Hello everyone, Tala here, and I am back with the second of your weekly readings. I really do feel that this is something I need to start doing for you guys. I'm so excited to be doing these for you guys, and I got some really beautiful and wonderful feedback from last week. So, if you like these videos, please hit the like button and please subscribe and please tell a friend. And as I like for all of us to start, take a nice deep breath in and exhale. As you're doing this, try to have your feet on the ground. And as you take the nice deep breath in, just feel the energy entering your body. And when you release, feel the energy settling into your body. Okay, nice deep breath in again. And let it settle. Feel that drop back in. Yeah, it's nice, right? Okay, so I'd like all of us to invite in our ancestors, our ascended masters, and our spirit guides. Please ask them for guidance, protection, and knowledge, and ask if it's all right if they communicate with my guides. And this way we'll get a much clearer, more precise reading. All right? Okay, let's get started. Okay, so this week I've decided to try a new deck, and it is the New Orleans Oracle deck. So what I'm going to have you guys do is choose deck number 1, deck number 2, or deck number 3. And I couldn't help it, I just had to use the little glittery ruby slipper. So you make your decision, ask your guides which one's going to be right for you, take that nice deep breath in again, let go, and focus. Okay, so I've shuffled the deck and I'm back. Choice number 1, the Iceland Spar, and 2 cards popped out for you guys. I don't know if you know how I choose the cards, but what I typically do is I shuffle them until some pop out for me, or for you rather. So I mix them, and until they pop out, I just keep mixing. So this is what came up for reading number 1. The first card we have growth. So the growth card is all about how you are growing to trust yourself more and you're trusting your intuition. And this is so important in this day and age. You are becoming more aware of your intuitive feelings and more aware of your guidance. And by allowing yourself the time and the flexibility to acknowledge and also honor these feelings, you are supporting yourself and having the most fulfilling life possible. So stopping to ask yourself how you feel about something as opposed to what you think about something can make all the difference in the world. So sometimes that feeling might not be the next logical step, but inevitably it will be what is for your highest good. So continue to trust yourself, continue to trust your intuition, continue to refer to your intuition and look to that intuition for your guidance, because very often we get caught up in our heads and we're not listening to what we're being guided to do. Okay? When you start to feel fear and confusion and the thoughts are all, gee, I could make this choice or that choice or this, that, the other, and you're getting anxious, stop. Just stop, take a breath, settle in, get grounded, and listen to your intuition. And that will set you straight every single time. I guarantee it. Okay? This brings you to your next card, patience. Patience is everything, and especially when you're manifesting. So if you've been working on your intuition, you've also been working on your manifestation. So as everything needs time to grow, your plants, vegetables, your children, your IRA, what have you, everything needs time to grow, okay? After it's been planted. Let's say a tree needs time to grow after it's been planted. The same can be said for even our best laid plans. So by simply doing what is in your power and then having some faith and letting go, You can see the fruits of your labor come to pass one step at a time. And the trick is to let go. Okay? If you obsess over it, it can start to wear very thin. So this card is showing up in your reading because I know that you're eager for results. I know your patience has worn thin. I know you're tired of waiting, okay? But take stock of all of your actions. It may be that you've already done everything that's in your power, okay? Now it's time to let nature take its course. And bear in mind, Iceland Spar is all about it absorbs energy and then it transmutes that negative energy and it sends it back to you amplified. Okay? So at Iceland Spar provides insight, clarity, and lets you see why you have negative emotional states and lets you see why you have resistance to change. So this helps dissolve pain. It actually helps lower blood pressure too, but it also helps to raise your consciousness and links to higher spiritual states and awaken psychic ability. So when you start to falter in that believing your intuition, turn to Iceland Spar. Okay? That works perfectly with that reading. I love that that came up with that. On to reading number 2. Okay, reading number 2. We have the Ammonite representing number 2. And this time I actually had 3 cards pop out. So we're going to do all 3 of these. You have Awakening, Creating Your Reality, and Abundance. Isn't this deck so cool? I love the artwork in this. So number 1, Awakening. The experience of a spiritual awakening can be so varied. People say, ask me all the time, well, what do I need to do to go through an awakening? How do I know that I'm going through an awakening? Everyone's experience is different, okay? So for some, it may be like a bunch of little random emotions. For others, it's a growing sensitivity to everyday events. It's increased intuition. It's more and more dreams that are coming true or dreams with messages for you. And for many, it's simply just having a desire to follow that which resonates with them. Okay, what brings you into a higher vibration? What makes you feel more in flow? Okay, air quotes doesn't really work at this angle. I guess I have to go this. But anyway, I shouldn't be doing air quotes anyway. But anyway, you're awakening. There's no right or wrong way to go through it. Okay, you're only asked to remain as conscious and aware of yourself as possible so that you can support your awakening and support yourself in the best way possible. So kind of look at it. Think that you're in a movie, but you are the writer of that movie. You are the director of that movie, and you are the star of that movie, okay? This is how you co-create your own life. And remember to ask yourself when you're encountering anything, a person, a place, a situation, ask yourself how you feel about it, okay? Check in, tap into that intuition. Allow yourself to proceed accordingly, and trusting yourself is of the utmost importance during this time. Because the more that you can feel and trust yourself, the easier it is to stay in flow, and the easier it is to go through the awakening process. Now, I'm not saying it's all roses and daisies. Very often when we are raising our vibration, when we're going through the awakening process, when we are going through the ascension process, you may also hear, very often our vibration does seem to go to a higher frequency, and things of a lower vibration tend to fall away. All right, so there may be some people that fall away. There may be some situations or a job or a location that you're in, it may fall away. So it can be a little tumultuous, but know that everything is moving you to a higher frequency, a higher vibration, a better existence on this planet, in this body right now. All right, so you gotta take off the band-aid sometime. That's pretty much what it's like. All right, you gotta pull that band-aid off, and this is you stepping into a more awakened self. The second card for this reading is creating your reality, and very similar, like I was saying, being in the movie, being the director, being the writer. Okay, you're creating and co-creating with the universe your own reality. Notice it's the dragonfly, and the dragonfly is all about perception, illusion, transformation, and mental energy. So if we've pulled this card today, it's because you've grown stronger in your manifestation skills. And isn't that interesting that that was what was kind of being talked about in the awakening process as well? So pulling the dragonfly, it's necessary to pay attention where you choose to focus your thoughts and your energy. Think about what you want and do not think about what you don't want. And if you find yourself thinking in that way, find yourself thinking about what you don't want, then just say cancel, cancel. That's what I do for myself. Cancel, cancel, and immediately replace it with a positive thought, okay? Immediately replace it with what you do want in your life, okay? A situation, a recent situation maybe that hasn't been to your liking. It might have, messed up your focus, and you might be focusing more on lack or fear or any of those things. Cancel them, cancel them, cancel them. You want to focus on what you want to be abundant in your life, what you want positive in your life, because what we think about, we bring about. So this is creating your own reality. And oftentimes, we can have triggers. It can tempt us to dwell on what we don't want. But when Dragonfly shows up like this, is letting us know that we've grown beyond the thoughts that can control us, and that we can control our thoughts, therefore control our reality. What we think about is what we bring about. Just keep reminding yourself of that, okay? We've grown beyond that negativity. It's now time to mindfully choose what you will focus on as you move forward in this life. So you're co-creating. Here you go. This whole thing is all about co-creating your reality. Third card is also helping you to figure out how to do all of this. Third card ends up being abundance. I mean, how perfect is that, right? We're talking about co-creating. We're talking about being aware of your intuition, working with your intuition, working with your creation, working with your manifestation. And abundance is all about that. And what abundance, the first thing you need to do when you're working on abundance, it isn't think about what you want, what you don't have, what you want. No. The first thing you do is focus on what you already have and be grateful. All right? With abundance, you want to attract more abundance into your life. The first thing to do, be grateful for what you have. Start listing them. Start thinking of things. And if you're feeling really, really low at any given point in your life, any given reason, first thing to change that around, spin it around, transmute that kind of lack or fear energy, start thinking about gratitude, what you're grateful for. Sometimes I have to start off, you know what? I'm grateful I opened my eyes this morning. I'm grateful that I'm able to have this thought. I'm grateful that I can take a nice deep breath, put my feet on the floor, walk across the floor. I'm grateful I have a roof over my head. I mean, really, really think about that. Think about all of the things that you have that are plentiful in your life and in this world right now. And when you feel that love, that gratitude, when you feel that amazing feeling of already having so much wealth, and really, you really do. If you are able to watch this video, you have more wealth than many, many people in this world. Okay, you have more access. So start being grateful. Start small, no matter how big or small. Recognize these things. There's always something. There's always something to be grateful for. And this will help your vibration flow into attracting greater abundance. If this card has showed up in the reading, then you are on your way to manifesting a more abundant life through the practice of gratitude. All right? All of this is about you manifesting your life, co-creating, being the writer, the director, the star. All right? This is all you creating your reality. Absolutely. This is telling you how to do it. So, like I said, every day take some time to list things that you're thankful for. Maybe even write them down and put them up on a wall or somewhere where you can see them every single day. Especially if you have a day where you're feeling down, you turn around and you look at that, and that's going to help shift your energy. This is going to lead you to attract more of what you desire in your life. So that is reading number 2. It is all about trusting your intuition, trusting yourself, improving on that intuition, creating your reality. So working on your manifestation. And how do you shift into that energy? You do it by feeling grateful and being aware that your intuition is increasing. Be grateful. This helps you be positive, and that helps the flow of co-creation, intuition, manifestation overall. On to reading number 3. Okay, reading number 3, 2 cards popped out. And we're looking at body balance and new beginnings. Body balance, I love this. This is all about self-care. Think of your body as a plant. Just as a plant needs a certain amount of sunlight, water, it needs a suitable environment in which to grow and be healthy. Your body requires proper nutrition in order to thrive. So this is a very physical-based card, but it transcends into the spiritual. The balance of the body can not only affect how we think, how we feel, but it's also affected by what we eat, the surroundings that we put ourselves in. It shows up for you because it's time to support your body by bringing it into a higher vibration, okay? During this time, it's recommended that you incorporate more natural and raw foods, such as salads, green juices, smoothies in your diet. Remember, smoothies are not milkshakes. I was very upset to find that out many, many years ago. But you want to do really healthy stuff. And when you do this, it clears your mind, it clears your body, and it clears your energy and your spiritual practices. So if you can also incorporate more physical things like getting out in nature, doing yoga, doing tai chi, doing qigong, doing meditation. By the way, I have some sound healing meditations coming up, by the by. Spending more time outside. Put your hands in the dirt. Put your feet in the dirt. Put your hands or your body in the water. Put your feet in the water. Get out there, and it will help you find the balance that your body is so desperately craving right now. As it's getting warmer, take advantage. Bring some healthy food with you to go spend time outside. There's nothing like eating like a juicy peach and letting it run all down your face, and then going to jump in the water, take a swim to wash it away. It's one of my absolute joys in life. I know it seems silly, but just think about it. Something like that, it nourishes your soul so deeply, okay? Try something. Come up with something for you, just for you. Maybe share it with a friend, but truly it's just for you. Balance that body. And this is going to help you with new beginnings. Now, I know Lafayette Cemetery, whenever you pull up any kind of death card or something having to do with death, it always means a new beginning. I love the fact that they chose Lafayette Cemetery number 1 for this. There's a number 1 and a number 2. I've actually been to them. They are really, really beautiful. So even though there's death all around you, there's also beauty all around you. The word cemetery usually is associated with loss and gloom, but I'm telling you, in every ending, there's also a new beginning. If we've pulled this card, it means within recent days, weeks, months, and let's face it, over the past year, it's been difficult for a lot of people and more so for other people. There have been difficulties for you. There's been endings for you. But this means that there is a bright new beginning that is more attuned to your highest good. Just know all of this is working out for a reason. And it's easy to get lost in counting the way things have fallen apart. It's easy to fall into that negative trap, that sinkhole of emotion. It's easy to do that. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Once you make your body strong, it makes it easier for you to accept the fact that the universe has already begun piecing things back together for you. It's going to bring you better experiences. So you have to be ready to embrace it. You can't be completely negative because then it'll just repel. It'll go away from you. You have to be open and positive and ready to receive those blessings that are on their way to you from the universe. Okay, a better experience is on its way to you. So rather than focus on the obvious and negative, it's time to see how you have been released from what has been holding you back. Explore all the new positive possibilities that have been created by this shift, by these issues that have come up for you. Get the body ready. The mind and spirit will follow. The emotions will follow. And that will increase your ability to increase, to accept abundance, to accept gifts. I know you can see this piece of selenite up here, and that will be our number 3, even though I know I had the no place like home, ruby red slippers, yay. That was the marker for number 3. And, maybe it's time to kick up your heels a little bit, huh? Yeah, have a little fun. But I will give you a mineral for this one also. This is selenite. As you can see, it's a really big log of it. Okay, selenite is excellent for doing that body work, that raising your vibration, okay? If you can have a piece of selenite, you can put it on your body to clear and to raise your vibration. A lot of people say, well, can I have it under my bed while I sleep? I wouldn't suggest that right now, because if you're just getting introduced to selenite, if you're just starting to raise your vibration, it can actually keep you up at night. So I would say don't keep it in the bedroom. You want to bring it into the bedroom, maybe when you're lying down with it, meditating with it. Just put it on top of your chest or under your body, but typically over your stomach and chest area is really good. And this will help to start clear your energy and raise your vibration. And that's all part of the body balance. And that's all part of bringing in new beginnings. Okay, see how it all ties together? All right, selenite is excellent for that. Okay, those are the readings for this week. I hope they spoke to you. I hope they help you. And I hope you carry the lessons with you throughout the week also. And until next week, I send you love, light, strength, and balance. Mwah! I love you guys. And as I said before, if you liked the video, please hit the like and subscribe button and share with your friends. It really helps me out, and it helps to build the channel. And I want to be able to help as many people as possible. So I'm counting on you guys. Thank you so much. Mwah! Love you. Bye-bye.